Good morning. How are we this morning? I'm gonna guess that Legatus is one of my lurkers. I don't know who the other one is, but good morning to you. Let a few more people trickle in, and then I have a group discussion. Oop, got a couple more in. Good morning, Ben. How are you? I'm going to apologize this morning. I'm a little bit croupy. So I started replaying this the other night because I felt bad about the fact that I hadn't actually gotten through the Diablo fight. Oops, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Um, ah, lay down, Zephyr. What is, what is your thing? Why do you only bother me when I'm trying to live stream? No, go lay down. You just came in. I know you don't have to go out. If I let you out, you're gonna bark. I do not remember where I've been and where I haven't. Let's see. Oh, wrong way. Oh, good lord, I've got that one room like way up in the back corner. Okay. Uncle Martin, how are you? I haven't really gotten far enough to win anything. We are, however, absolutely skipping. Whoop. Come and get me, but guys. Problem is that the dudes with the arrows are not good about. Fighters will come after me. Archers will just wait. Like I know you have to I know you have to come this way at some point. I mean, technically I don't. I've already found the. This was a completely random room. So anyway, I started playing this because I thought, well, I'll get to where I left off. Ooh, that's a lot of bad guys. And then I'll like just do the Diablo fight. So that at least I've, gotten through the whole game like I promised I would. And then I started playing it and I'm like, man, I had forgotten how much I love playing the archer in this. So it's like maybe I'll play it again. Like the whole thing. Um and yeah, so I mentioned it on Twitter and said, "Oh yeah, probably nobody wants to watch me do this all over again." And then it turned out that people did. So here we are. I find it very amusing that my accuracy as an archer is apparently like far better than my ability to hit people at point blank range was as a fighter. I just find that entertaining. Oh, and apparently I am already out of room to carry. That can't be right. No, I'm definitely not out of room to carry stuff. Why the heck was it not letting me pick this book up? Weird. Skeleton Tome. What do we got? Oh, a Scroll of Healing. Yeah, I'm also getting way, way better gear than I got on the last playthrough. Like, things that are actually useful. I got nothing useful in the last run through, which was part of the reason that there was absolutely no way I was going to beat Diablo with, well, nothing. Yeah, I had looked it up, and apparently there are certain things you need to beat him if you're fighting him as a fighter. And I never got any of them. I didn't have the armor. I didn't have any of the weapons. I mean, it's not like you have to have a thing in order to beat him. There were like a lot of options. But I didn't get any of them. So, you know, this led to some problems. What is it? Oh, potion of mana. All right. Save early, save often. I probably should level up, huh? Good morning to Jack, and good morning to Eraserhead. How is everybody? Oh, you know what? This has, like, once again defaulted to um, top messages, which is a very silly thing for it to continue to do. Is there supposed to be game sound? There is supposed to be game sound. I was told last time I needed to turn the music down, so I did. But are you getting no sound at all? Because if so, we'll mess with that as soon as I am done figuring out where I'm going to put my points. I mean, I'm taking almost no damage at this point. So I probably will eventually. What do I have for... Whoops, no, go away. What do I have for gear? I was thinking there was something I dropped because I didn't have... Was it the strength, maybe? Yeah, I think maybe it was the strength. So we'll put points in strength. Good morning, Rio. How are you? All right, so we're apparently having some sound issues. Let's see what we can do about that. As always, I'm going to crank the gamma up, which will probably drive everyone else crazy, but I'll be able to see stuff. I mean, I will say the music is pretty faint for me, but I kind of did that intentionally. I was trying to find something to click on so I could tell whether or not you guys could hear it. You don't believe you're hearing any game sounds. All right, well, let's hang on for a second. If I turn up the desktop audio, you're right, it is not showing any. Huh, well, that's interesting. I wonder why. All right, hang on a second. We're going to try something here. I take it that means you also do not hear the sound when it clicks buttons? Let's try. We'll go back to this for a second. Uh-oh. Did I kill it? Oh no, now it's not streaming at all. Oh, there we go. That was weird. Alright, are you getting any sound now? You do hear the whip sound. Okay. You know, I'm definitely getting more music sound now than I was before. It's very strange because it's... Huh. I don't know. Jack's behind a goat? What? Ooh, that is much louder. Yeah, something definitely wasn't working right, because I could hear it, but it's now way louder than it was. And that was, like, not counting the fact that I did change stuff. Like, even after I boosted the volume before, it wasn't as loud as it is now. Huh. I don't know. I don't know what, Oh, those are actual... Ah, no! No fireballs. Man, the, I think maybe this has been an issue right along, because I don't remember hearing anything that loud before. Down. Apparently cannot hit him around the corner for some reason, even though he can hit me. Is that a door? That does not seem to be a door. Alright, so we've dead-ended. Oop, except money. I mean, the music's still pretty quiet, but that was intentional. You guys want the music a little louder? I mean, I don't want it to, like, blow anybody's eardrums out, but I can probably deal with it a little louder. And still hear myself think. Now it's too loud. Go back to the game sounds, turn the effect down to where they were. Oh, God, you guys are so needy. Alright, we'll see how that goes. So, interestingly, now I can't hear the music anymore. Why do you guys move so much faster than I do? No, I'm trying to move. Stop. Why can't I move? This is like the room o chess. Not to be confused with the room o boobies. There's my one pun for the day, just for the record. Man, I'm actually taking some damage in this one. I kind of got spoiled. So here's another amusing bit. I cannot shoot the barrels from a distance. I can only walk up to them and shoot them so that if they explode or something, I get caught in the... Caught in the boom boom. You know, I really like the fact that you're pretty slow. So, that doesn't mean I want to get to know you any better. Alright, what do we got in the inventory? Anything else I can use? Quilted armor. Well, that's better than what I got. Durability's not great, but... my cap's durability is terrible. I thought I saw a... Huh. For some reason, I thought I had picked up a, I picked up a helmet or something at some point. But I guess not. My imagination. Kind of got in the habit of, like, opening doors and immediately having there be, like, a whole lot of bad guys. It's kind of weird to have there not be. It's like an entire, just empty room. I'm sure this room will make up for it. Oh! Oh! Ho! 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 I didn't mean to move away from the door. Is that it? That's it. I've been avoiding these shrine things because last time they, like, caused me more problems than they were really worth. Alright, level up. Now what do we do? Romo Booby sounds like a great name for a brothel. Alright, is everybody happy with the sound now? Stream lags behind the chat, we hear it now. I did know it lagged behind, Jack. I just wasn't aware that it was lagging quite so far. So. Good morning to Battery and to the Mean Sleeves. I don't think I said that yet. We were too busy dealing with sound issues. I apologize. How is everybody this morning? I have a question for everybody while I'm busy leveling up here. So, has anybody heard about or is at all familiar with a game called Crimson Desert? I found out about this game existing this morning, and I'm a little bit fascinated by the entire concept. And I'll tell you why as soon as my life is not in mortal peril. Yeah. Doorways are my friend. Shoot, were there 2 or 3? Ah, there were 3. Fudge. Zephyr, lie down. It's okay. It's just a game. Come on, lie down. You do not need to be in my face. I think I just got tag teamed. Luckily, neither of them was very good at it. Alright, why am I having... There we go. Stuff. I like stuff. Stuff is sellable. And then I can use it to buy better stuff. Alright, I gotta go through this door. Back through this door. Back through here. And then I'm gonna take a little pause and see how everybody answered my question. One day closer to unemployment. Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? Crimson Desert sounds familiar, but never played it, never heard of it, mixed about it. It's not out yet. Only played... The issue is Mean Sleeves that things get weird. So yes, hitting things is a dex build, no matter whether you're... Well, no matter what class you are. But the issue is that, like, I'm pretty sure later on... I understand it's been 20 years since I played the Archer on this. But I'm pretty sure there comes a point where you can't bend the bows, like the higher end bows, unless your strength is high enough. Okay, so Crimson Desert. The reason I'm interested is I saw an advertisement for it this morning that was talking about how there are like 3,000 pieces of like lore and information you can get, and that is the kind of tedious, you know, grind kind of stuff that I really excel at. And if you can find a story that I am actually engaged with, then I get very engaged, and I really like a lot of lore, I really like a lot of puzzles, I like a lot of, you know, the little side bits of information that can be really cool. So I thought this had potential. And then I looked and discovered that it's an $80 game. And I was like, that seems a lot for a PC game that, like, you know, I don't even get physical media for. And that's the Steam version. I have no idea what the... I mean, I assume it's the same if you buy it on a console, but I don't know. So then I went and I watched the trailer. And whoever put the trailer together should be shot. Because I couldn't hear anything over the music. Like, I mean, the music was pretty average. I mean, it just sounded like fantasy game trailer music. But it was so loud. And so I'd catch like 2 or 3 lines. And it wasn't just me, because I turned the closed captioning on. The closed captioning couldn't even tell what they were saying. And you would think that they would have, like, made their own closed captioning, but I guess not. And it, like, I tried looking up, like, how much the game cost, and they have not released the information. But it is definitely a AAA game, and, like, there were mentions about, like, rumors said the budget was really high. And literally people's take on it seemed to be it looks cool because it has dragons in it. But like literally the preview has like one scene where you're just traveling from point A to point B. So I don't know that you actually, I don't know if you actually get to ride dragons in general or if it's just like a fast, like their version of a fast travel thing. Oh god, I forgot. This is a stupid game where you can't turn things sideways. I guess there was no real point in doing that, but that's magic, so I probably shouldn't get rid of it. That's right, this is the game where bag space is absolutely critical. Quilted armor is what I have. I guess there was no point in getting rid of these, so I might as well take them back and sell them. But yeah, so this apparently is a game people are really looking forward to, and I can't figure out why. Battery says, found out the day after Christmas that instead of getting our contract extended by 2 years, they were canceling it on April 14th. 5 years of work going down the toilet. Oh, that's a bummer. $80 is pretty high unless you know it's a great one. Yeah, yeah, that's... I don't know. I thought it was really bizarre that the game was... You know what? I have an extra town portal thing. I'm just going to take it and go sell some of this stuff. I just found it so bizarre that here's a game that's so expensive. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. Nothing about it seemed...
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
It's... Nothing about it seemed special or different. Like, there just was no... It was just another fantasy game. It was like if World of Warcraft were single player. Like that's what it looked like. Oh, and everybody's human. So you get like you have a different outfit depending on like which clan you're from or something. But like literally the selling point was like, we spill blood, those who seek peace, and those who seek to take it from us. So yeah, everybody's fighting. And I can't remember what else it was, but it was like a whole bunch of stuff that basically just amounted to, yeah, everyone does the same thing. Flail mace. No armor and no bows. That's... Alright, well... Do I have... Alright. Buy items. Do I have another... Okay, healing potion, town portal. I'm just kind of dumping stuff that has to go to the witch here until I get to the point where I actually need to go sell it. But so far I haven't had to go see her very much, so... Oh, do we have any gossip? I should probably check the gossip.
My friend? I really don't understand why Ogden stays here in Tristram. He suffers from a slight...
I've seen this one.
Hello, my friend. Griswold, a man of great action and great courage.
This one's different.
I bet he never told you about the time he went
Saw an
into
orc, a WoW
labyrinth
orc,
to
not
see
an original
works,
orc.
did he?
$80 blow me.
His fair share of the dangers to be found there.
Well, I guess we know what a racer charges.
So do you.
Yeah, Battery, that's a really good way to put it. There's just no innovation. It
You in any way.
€80 for the deluxe, 70 for standard and other. Well, but that's euros and dollars are more. Other than better graphics, it sounds like a mix between Dark Souls and Shadow of Mordor. I didn't even think it looked like Dark Souls. Shadow of Mordor I'm not familiar with, but like Dark Souls had some like, well, to use the word, it had some innovation in the design. Like the backgrounds were kind of cool, the bad guys were cool, and this is just a bunch of people fighting each other. I've looked at a couple other trailers, and they're all just, other than the shots of people flying dragons to get from point A to point B, it's a bunch of humans fighting each other. And if it's not PvP, then you're just one of an army involved in a combat. And I just don't understand why so many people are excited about it. Dark Souls because I saw that style of boss. Okay, I guess I haven't seen that trailer. Like I said, the trailers I saw, and it may be the trailer. Like, maybe it's just that the trailer is awful.
That balance. A sword in the right hands, and against the right foe, is the master of all weapons. Its keen blade finds.
Yeah, well, I'm not interested in swords, thanks. I did that last time, and you didn't provide me with any good ones.
He's a good man, and certainly the most generous in the village. He's always attending to the needs of others.
Alright, leave. How much money do I have? Yeah, not quite enough to buy that thing from Wit yet. And probably by the time I've got enough money, he'll have something else that'll cost more. Alright, where were we? Oh, okay. Walked right into that one. Alright, I saw something else move over here. Oh, several of something's moving over here. I mean, I guess, like, I'm a cheapskate. Like, I think that's a fairly well-known subject. What would a game have to have for you to be willing to pay $80 for it? I mean, I guess that's what kind of boggles my mind. I mean, obviously, you can tell by the fact that I'm playing this that I am not sold on, like, just, yep, the graphics are nice. I think this is one of the things that always just kind of like isn't an area of interest to me in general, is that, so we as a society are like very our luxuries have become in a lot of ways, I think, a bigger deal to us than our necessities. Oh, shoot. Apparently fireballs do not damage skeletons. Ah, I forgot to hit shift. Whoa! I don't want tab, I want shift. Alright, something definitely flew out of there. Where'd it go? Hunter's bow. Isn't that what I have now? I have a magical hunter's bow. Well. Not giving up the magical one for the non-magical one. That would just be silly. Have I been here? Sort of. I guess. Seems kind of an unfair combat, but you know. Their guys do it to me, so. So yeah, what would you, like, what would make you spend $80 on a game? Or what would get you to spend $80 on a game? I mean, I guess in my life it would be like having $80 to start with, but. Oh, this room was also kind of a disappointment. Oh wait, we got a door. Ooh, I heard something metallic that sounded like it might be a cap. I need a new one. Ooh, I got another scroll of town portal. I'm not gonna have to go visit the witch for ages. Skull cap. Oh, well. Fudge. I was hoping it would be better than what I had. I guess I should have clarified in my wishes. Alright. What do we got? Eraser says for to pay $80 it would have to have a hooker. Hello, Wade! How are you this morning? We're talking about what would get you to pay $80 for a game. What Eraser said, it needs to blow me. Absolutely no pay to win or pay to avoid grinding mechanics. I do think that this game is supposed, at least currently, not supposed to be pay to play at all. $80 needs a lot of replay value. That's a good point. There aren't a lot of games that I care to play more than once these days. Either multiplayer, which... Either multiplayer like Call of Duty, or Skyrim allows 1,000+ hours and a giant mod community. I don't know what the playthrough time is supposed to be on this. I recently bought Elden Ring for $20. I'm not paying $80 for any game. I mean, that's my thought. I have no problem playing older games. I frequently find they're more fun, and they cost me almost nothing. And in a lot of cases, I can still get them on physical media. Yes, Eraser, thank you very much. I would really appreciate it if people did the whole like, subscribe, comment thing if they haven't already. That would be awesome. Has to have 70 to 80 hours of gameplay. If I finish the game in 25 hours, I call ripoff. I mean, honestly, if I pay 80 hours, $80. I mean, $1 an hour is pretty good entertainment, but still... $80 for a game I've never heard of made by a studio I've never heard of, a studio that has only one other game that's mediocre, and now they make a single player game. Uh, and yet I looked it up and they are not considered indie. They're apparently a huge company. So yeah, I find the whole thing very confusing. Good morning to Proctophile and to Matt. If I'm paying $80 for a game, it better be a collector's edition with some cool stuff in there. Well, that's the thing. I can't tell that this is anything other than basic. I mean, the whole game just seems very basic to me, but... I don't know. I feel like I am kind of fussy on a lot of video game stuff, modern video game. Alright, I could have sworn... Oh, the level down is down here, okay. Well, it's down and then up again. Yeah, I feel like I tend to be kind of fussy. I like this game because I have a lot of nostalgia related to it. I like Diablo 3 as kind of a mindless... I can play it a lot with a lot of different characters. When I get bored of one, I just move to another. Like, I couldn't do that with this game because you can only save under one character. But this game only takes... This game takes what? I think I played it in 5 or 6 sessions last time. Like, this is a short game. So at a couple hours a piece, you know, it doesn't... There's not really a lot of time for me to get bored. But I also wouldn't want to play it, you know, 6 times in a row. Why do I... Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button, that's why. Come on, kids, come and get me. Oh, this is so much better than trying to chase these guys around when I was a sword character. Sword wielder. Hey, you look like a boss. Oh, you're a boss I'm not supposed to actually kill, I guess. Whoops, that was the wrong button. Man, I'm into wrong button hitting today. Hold still. Thank you. Where did you come from? I mean, I was literally standing over there a minute ago. Oh yeah. The next points are definitely going into dexterity because we have now hit the I can't hit the broadside of a barn level. I am entertained by the fact that I apparently shoot this bow and arrow like a automatic weapon. Alright, I can't even see what I'm shooting at here. No, stop! Stop running back towards them. Alright, have we finally... town portal healing. That's what I'm after. That's much better.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, you think leather armor is better than what I got? Let's find out. I can always pick this back up. Ooh, armor of 12. Definitely better. I think quilted armor sells better than that cloak, though. Alright. Level up. Crank those dexterity points. Go lay down. Everything's fine. Just because I yell at the video game doesn't mean there's a problem. He's a very protective old dog. Alright. I guess... since we're out of healing potions... ta-da! Diablo takes 15 hours to beat, between 20 and 30 if you want to do every single thing in the game. We are talking about Crimson Desert, Proctopho. I was thrown, I mean, not only was I thrown by the fact that it seemed really basic, I was thrown by the fact that you apparently had this really high-end game that was going to cost a lot of money, and they hadn't even bothered to balance the sound properly in the trailer. I think that was really what got my attention. Do I have anything magic? Is there anything that needs identifying? No. So, repair and sell. Wait a minute, what did that say about bronze? Buckler. Oh, it was okay. Never mind. Well, I see.
What can I do for you?
Anything good? Nope. Still all stuff I can't use. Suppose he's gonna get really tired of me littering on his lawn.
You, my friend?
I don't play a lot of RPGs. You have to be something special, and frequently at my age, shooters become more difficult. A lot of simulation and strategy stuff. Do you do a lot of survival games, Battery? Goat on goat violence. Probably getting up to the point where I need full healing, huh? Yeah, we'll do a couple extras just for the heck of it. I'm like running out of space to drop things. There we go. Ooh, pause for just a moment. I think I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry about that. Just checked for €70 you can get both Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War combined. They make 80 hours. Not necessarily. On occasion, things like Planet Crafter. Is that... I'm curious. When they say 80 hours, like, keeping in mind how long I tend to get lost in games, like, is that 8 hours, 80 hours if you know where everything is and you go straight to it? Or is that 80 hours, like... You know, it's like when you buy a board game and they say this takes 2 hours to play. They're assuming 2 hours if you already know the rules. The first time you play, it's going to take, like, twice as long because it takes an hour to read the rules. And not necessarily on occasion, things like Planet Crafters. Oh, yeah, I wasn't asking if you just played survival games, Battery. I was just wondering if you did. I've been trying really hard to get into Valheim, but everybody I know who plays it hasn't been available very much, so I have not figured out how to make it work on my own. Mean Sleeves. Several games today go to market before they're ready. Cyberpunk, for example, required a lot of patches just to work right. I think the difference is Cyberpunk put the work in to do the patches, and it feels like a lot of games are just like, hey, pre-order for $80. Yeah, the game came out unfinished, and yeah, we'll get around to it once we've decided whether or not it's going to make any money. But then it doesn't make money because they didn't put the work in, so they just shut it down, and then your $80 has gone to waste. Lately, I've been playing Baby Steps. Put in 33 hours so far. Hated everything about it at first, but now it's one of my top 10. I am not familiar with this. What is Baby Steps? Thanks, Battery. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Sometimes people will mention a game, and I'm like, I feel kind of dumb for not knowing this. Am I supposed to talk to you, or...
Please, no hurt, no kill. Keep alive, and next time good bring to you.
It would be kind of interesting if you got a choice as to whether or not... I mean, I understand there were no, like, choices in games like that when this came out, but... Like, I'm sure at some point they're gonna decide they have to remaster this. And it would be neat if, when they did, you get a choice. And this, ladies and gents, is why I have the gamma turned all the way up, because I did not see the skeleton that was standing right freaking there taking pot shots at me. Oh! Wow, my life went down really fast there. It seems very bizarre to have a game where... I mean, I guess it's not that abnormal, really, but... Like, they can see me and shoot at me, but they're not even on the screen yet, so I can't... Like, I don't even have the option of firing blindly. Oops, I heard a tink. Somebody dropped a helmet. I need a better helmet. Quilted armor. Ugh. Hate these guys. You move too fast. Helmet. Better helmet? Better helmet! Yay! Terrible durability, though. I don't know. Should I hang on to it until I've had it fixed? Maybe I should hang on to it until I've had it fixed. I'd hate to lose it because it dies a terrible death. Oh, hey, I leveled up again. I should do something about that. Scroll of phasing. I don't even know what that does. Alright. Vitality seems to... I am losing hit points much faster than I would like to at this point. Wow, why am I doing... I am not even remotely hitting that guy. It's like sometimes the game just sort of forgets I'm supposed to actually be doing damage occasionally. I seem to have to move in order for the game, occasionally, for the game to, like, recognize that. Oh, let's see. Look at that archer go. I'm sure you've heard the jokes about manual breathing baby steps is like someone cast manual walking on you and demanding you walk up a mountain afterwards. Oh, that I would hate. Oh, wait a minute. Is that the one where you have to, like, literally teach the person how to walk? I think maybe... Did Markiplier play it? Oh, yeah. I would hate that. Yeah, that would do nothing but make me angry. Yep, that would definitely make me angry. Yeah, games like that require far, far more patience than I will ever have. I mean, I am super impressed that you're keeping up with it, because I would not have gotten through 10 minutes of that game. I couldn't get through 10 minutes of watching Markiplier try to play the game. Like, I got angry on his behalf. I'm trying to remember, I caught a quick clip of him playing something else recently, too. That I was like, I don't know how he's putting up with this. And then apparently he came out afterwards and was like, yeah, that was terrible. I don't ever want to play that again. So I was like, oh good, it wasn't just me. Okay, I guess we are done with this corner. Guess we go across the other side and go through that door and do that corner. I'm going to catch up with chat first, though. Skeleton Detroit's Ghetto Simulator. Skeletons don't have eyes, so they can't see you either. They sense where your skeleton is and shoot it, trying to free it from your flesh. That, honestly, Uncle Martin, is the best explanation I have ever seen for that issue in games. Phasing makes you untouchable. As I said, I hated everything about it initially, but now I'm good enough to walk around with my eyes closed, and I'm one achievement away from 100%ing the game. That's pretty awesome. I could not do it. I'm gonna be real honest about that. Couldn't do it. That was weird. I like lost my auto shot there for a second. Somebody told me the other day that I should be like more patient with new games because like all games are going to have bugs in them and I should just like accept that. And I'm thinking to myself, like, games weren't put out in the 90s with bugs in them. Like, that wasn't just automatically like, oh yeah, you should accept that there are going to be bugs in this. Even if it was whether it was a cheap game or an expensive game, I remember it happening a couple of times, and companies were absolutely demolished about it. Now it's just become like the way the gaming world works. And I don't know. I'm so confused by it all the time. I am more confused by the fact, like, again, you know, No Man's Land and Cyberpunk were both, you know, kind of crapped on for, because they came out apparently back when we still cared about the fact that people released, or companies released, games with bugs in them. And people complained, and they got fixed, and, you know, like, they had the chance to... They got a second chance. I mean, they became really popular games once they said, oh yeah, we screwed that up. Like, let's try again. What's the one that just came out that was such a... It was like supposedly an indie game, and then it turned out it wasn't really an indie game, and... Alright, why am I... Ah, there we go. It turned out it had actually been, like, backed with huge money, and... What was... This made so little impact on me, I've already forgotten what it was called. Like, people were really angry about a lot of things about that game. But when it came right down to it, people's initial problem with it... what do we get? Talkie game.
Within the burning hells, known as the Dark Exile. The lesser evils overthrew the three prime evils and banished their spirit forms to the mortal realm. The demons Belial, the Lord of Lies, and Asmodan, the Lord of Sin, fought to claim rulership of Hell during the absence of the three brothers. All of Hell polarized between the factions of Belial and Asmodan, while the forces of the high heavens continually battled upon the very gates of Hell.
Aren't they considered the greater evils by the time? Or am I remembering wrong? Because I've always thought it was really funny that, like, fear is considered an evil in this when really it's just a survival tactic. Did I? Yes, I covered all that. What am I? Oh, cape. Which I don't have room for. Honestly, I probably ought to go back to town and... I don't know, I have so many... I have lots of healing potions left, but I don't have a whole lot of room for... There's gotta be more than one of you. Oop, hang on, hang on, come back, come back. I thought there was something there. Alright, level up. We're gonna do vitality again. I need the hit points. Or I'm beginning to get to the point where I need the hit points, mainly because I don't want to have to use my healing potions all the time. Is that it? Have we finished the map? We have not finished the map. There's a whole area over here. Oh, hello. Hey, fellas. Thanks, but I'm kind of a one at a time girl. Appreciate the offer, though. I'm flattered. It's not letting me hit anything. There is still a certain amount of, like, you just have to suck damage in this game.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, I know. I was just going up to see what it was. Oh! 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 I definitely don't do gangbangs. Why can't I move? Oh, these guys are taking a really long time to die. Is that the whole bunch? Goat Shrine. Go lay down. It's okay. Mama's fine. Come on, go lay down. Go lay down. They claim to be an indie studio comprised of former devs from Valorant and Titanfall 2, but it was funded by Tencent, known for funding a lot of Western games. Fucking is upon you. High Guard, yeah. So my question about High Guard is, when it came right down to it... Hi, Patrick! When it came right down to it, most people's... So people had complaints about the way that High Guard was put together. They had complaints... Oh, goodness. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Oh, God, it's all archers, which means they're all gonna stay in there. And I'm not dropping a single one, but I am taking damage, which means this is another one of those weird glitchy things.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I didn't see you. I didn't mean to abandon you. Skeleton Tome. It's a Book of Town portal. What is the difference between a book And I'm going to nope out of here, so I'm going to drop this. I'm going to take the book. Where did the book go? Come on. Book of Town Portal. There we go. Requires 20 magic. Alright, well, I don't usually up my magic, but if I don't have to waste, it'd be 1 level's worth. Maybe. I mean, it seems like it would save me a lot of money. Does it save me a lot of money? Does it mean, I assume it means that I can use Town Portal repeatedly and not have to, like, look for scrolls all the time? Though, to be fair, I don't think I've actually bought a scroll of Town Portal in some time at this point. I think I bought, I bought 1. And other than that, I've just picked ones up. Yeah, Uncle Martin, that is exactly what I was going to say. People's complaint was that it was, what, 3 versus 3? And the maps were really huge, which meant that you couldn't find anybody.
Hello,
so
my friend.
It sounds like all they had to do was either shrink the maps or make the groups bigger or put more stuff in the game. And instead, they waited 2 months and then they shut the game down. And that just doesn't make any sense to me at all. I mean, this is way lower armor, but the vitality boost would be nice. I'm not going to do it, mind you, but...
What can I do for you?
Anything decent yet? Mace, axe, Morningstar, hammer. Helm of Thieves absorbs half of trap damage. Can I use chainmail? Requires a 30 strength, which I think is what I have. I mean, that's... Ooh, that is tempting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna... I don't have enough room in inventory. Well, let me sell some stuff off. Town portal. I didn't even know I could use lightning. That seems odd. Sell leather armor. Yes. Back. Leave. Litter on Pepin's front lawn some more. I mean, I feel like the next trip here, I probably... Ooh. That... I'm confused. That armor did not cost that much, I didn't think. Did I read that wrong? Maybe I read it wrong. Well, in that case, I'm gonna pick some of this crap up and go sell it then. I mean, I certainly have enough of it to make the trip worthwhile. It'd be faster if I just did this, wouldn't it? Pepin, I'll be back to buy healing potions in a minute. People gave it a chance, it just didn't meet the expectations for everyone. Whether the indie game is self-funded or funded by a different company doesn't automatically disquiet. I mean, it kind of does, in my book. Because the whole point of being indie is that you are dealing with a lot of you're dealing with a lot more obstacles to overcome uh than a lot of companies, or a AAA company. And if oops yes and if those obstacles don't exist, then I don't know how you. This is why I'm doing a talk at some point about like what makes an indie game, because that really does seem to be a big question. But not having access to a fuck ton of money has been for ages one of the defining points of being indie. You have anything?
Corruption has the strength of deceit, but innocence holds the power of purity. The young woman Jillian has a pure heart, placing the needs of her matriarch over her own. She fears me, but it is only because she does
I mean, you
not
do turn into a bad
understand
guy
me.
later. I think she has the hots for Jillian. What do you think? But what I'm saying is that like Cyberpunk and No Man's Sky both also bombed when they first opened. And they fixed it. Like, they took people's complaints into account and they made it better. And I find it very
What ails you,
weird
my friend?
that you would spend that much money on a game. And apparently, I mean, I'm assuming they now owe their souls to China. And then they just dumped it. I mean, they put out one last patch, and then they're like, yeah, we're putting out one last patch, and then this ends in like 2 days. It just, I don't know. And then you have to define fuck ton. If one day I'm lucky enough to make a game, it will be the greatest game ever, so of course it's going to be 18 plus. Book of Town portal allows you to stash scrolls in it to save space. That is very weird, considering that's nothing like... Oh, Matt, you asked me what kind of RPG game I would make. Are we talking video game, or are we talking tabletop game? Because that obviously is definitely something I'm more familiar with.
The smell of death surrounds me.
Hey, look at that! I can just skip this entire level and just go straight down. A door! That was a whole bunch of rooms that got continuously tinier and went nowhere. Oh, I hate these guys! Well, apparently they die easier when you have bows and arrows than when you're trying to chase them around. It's the things you have to chase that I'm just like, ugh! Oh, they die pretty easy to bows and arrows too. That's unexpected. Come to mama. Has anybody here played the Demon Hunter in Diablo 3? Man, this is like where we start getting into levels where I have to Oops, did I see something move in there? I did see something move in there. Come on. Apparently zombies are whatever these Frankensteins or whatever these things are. Apparently they're very out of sight, out of mind. As soon as you walk out the door, I forget you're there so I don't chase you. Huh. Interesting. I sort of feel like it gets to the point where the barrels just aren't worth it. I'm not sure they're ever worth it, honestly. Like the first level, I took more damage from like traps in barrels than I did like any of the bad guys. Okay. And we're back to the beginning, I guess. Or no, beginning is over there. But I do have to handle the... Oops. Hey, chest. I do have... It's a terrible juvenile joke, but I am very tempted just to scream boobies every time. Oh, hello! I'm very tempted just to scream boobies every time, Oh, no, I didn't want to go in there. Why did you... I especially didn't want to get cornered.
And so, locked beyond the gateway of blood, and past the hall of fire, valor awaits for the hero of light to awaken.
Random. Alright. What do we put points into this time? The only thing I've needed strength for was the ability to wear the armor, which I just got, so I'm probably not going to level that up anytime soon. My vitality, I think, is better. I mean, I'm a big fan of not dying, but I'm also a big fan of other things dying. Tabletop, like a D&D game, how would you make yours good and unique? Invested time in Diablo 1 and 2 back in the day. Yeah, I love 1 and 2, but, Oh, are you talking the Necromancer, Matt? I play 3 quite a bit. Heck with it. How would I make... Am I gonna regret this? I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Okay, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Bloodstone? Oh, this is the one where I have to keep putting stones... Yeah, okay, hang on a second. Yeah, there's a bunch of different rooms, and there's a bunch of bloodstones I have to put on blood pedestals. The issue is that I don't know I think... Oh, Jesus. Hang on. Hold that thought. All right. I don't know that at this point, trying to be unique for the sake of being unique is the best move with a role-playing game. For a couple of reasons. One, I have seen... I don't know why I can't hit that barrel, even from point-blank range. I have seen several companies that have tried to do it. And there are a few things that happen. One, they just fail miserably. In most cases, because they have not actually played enough role-playing games and they don't realize that some other game has already done the thing they think they're doing that's unique. Oh, shoot! The thing they think they're doing that they think is unique for the first time is very frequently not unique for the first time. And I think that that's the case I think that's going to be the case for a lot of points where people think that they're doing something that's really unique. I think in most cases, it's just not going to be. The other thing that companies or designers will try to do is they try to be unique by taking what they like about a bunch of different games and mashing them together, figuring that that's a combination nobody's done before. And that sometimes is true, but if a company, does, I'm trying to think of a good example. Okay, so I have a game. I haven't done a review on it yet, but I will. It is like you can very clearly see which games they drew from, because what they did was they tried to take the most unique parts of things like Numenera, which uses pools instead of hit points. And then they used... Oh, I'm trying to remember now. Like they took the most unique things about several games. They used the pools from Numenera. They used the initiative, I think it was, from Shadow the Demon Lord. And these are things that these companies, did uniquely. The problem is that they're not things that work well together. That's why the companies did not put them together in the first place. But this is a case where, being unique, putting things together in combinations in a way that no one had done before, they cared more about that than the game actually working well. So honestly, I think that if I was going to design a tabletop role-playing game, I would actually kind of I would worry more about designing a world that was really rich, that was really interesting, that you could do a lot of different things with. And I would worry far less about the mechanics being unique. I mean, tropes exist for a reason. Things work well for a reason. And then, after I had my world and my solid foundation... Alright, why can't I seem to move here? because everything is gray and I am looking at everything from the wrong direction. After I had my strong foundation, then I might say, are there things I can do that will make this play better? Not that will make this unique, but that will make this play in a way that's deeper, that's more interesting. I mean, it's sort of like, I don't think that D20 is necessarily, you know, terrible. I think the way... Oh, shoot, I did not want to do that. What did it change? I think what did I do? Lose some dexterity for vitality? Well, I guess that's not too bad. Yeah, I think having solid ideas and a solid foundation... Oh, I can go to town from here. To start with is far more important than saying I want to make something that's unique. I mean, the whole mentor, the whole mentor kid thing is kind of a trope. But if it's done really well, I mean, people really, until they fucked it up with the second one, people really enjoyed Last of Us. You know, zombies are a trope. The mentor kid thing is a trope. But it was done well. Like, it didn't have to be unique. As long as it was done well. It was trying to make it unique with The Last of Us 2 that I think that got him into trouble. Yeah. Worry more about a solid project than being different. Now, whoa! If you want to know specifically what I would do for a story idea, there are a couple of them. Go away. Why can I not hit these guys? I'm not gonna, like, totally give it away because I might actually decide to do something with it someday, but, I have a sci-fi idea that I once started to do a story on. Oh, that is a lot of bats. Oh, I can't get out because a bat got behind me. Come on, batty. Come on. Come on, you're a bat. You have no tactics. Apparently neither do I, so... So you get something like GURPS or Savage Worlds where you have a lot of different options. And I think that's interesting, but I don't think they always tie together very well. So I would love to see a game design that ties, like, different genres and different ideas together well. I don't really need to go up to town at this point, do I? I might just empty my inventory, though. How much have I got for money? Yeah, I might go see Wirt, too. Stealing my idea. Last of Us 1 was incredible. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying, is that, hello, cow. That's kind of what I'm saying, is that, oh, you're, you are, wait, do I have a, okay, I have Town Portal. Actually, I'm right here, though. I might as well sell the stuff to her. This must come out in different places, because this is not where I came out last time.
Soul in search of answers.
Potion of Mana, yes. Scroll of Golem, yes. Scroll of Fireball, yes. Book of Healing, yes. Mana, yes. Mana, yes. I don't know why it is I can't buy mana from Pepin, but I can sell healing to her. Like, that seems like a weird combination. I'm gonna guess that really huge shield is probably something special, right? I'm gonna guess that it's probably one of the things I could have used with my fighter. To actually make him useful.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Yup. Minus 10 to vitality. Huh, interesting.
Whoa, what can I
Which
do for
idea are
you?
you stealing, Matt? Sorry. Funding is the greatest difficulty. That aside, having the passion and creativity, skills, and ideas are pretty much the core of the game, but for it to perform well, it also has to find how it attracts others. Morningstar Hammer, Thief, Amber Helm. Resist all, that seems pretty good. Short battle bow. Also seems pretty good. What's my bow do now? Oh yeah, that is. Oh yeah, we're
Whoa,
definitely
what
taking
can I
that.
do for you?
Yes. Yes. Yes, please.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Town portal. Town portal. Town portal. Healing. Town. Yeah, I guess I'm not gonna need to buy town portal things for a while. All right, I had 40,000. I spent 22. Why do I have 581 gold pieces right now? That math does not math. That math does make me cranky, though. I mean, I'm terrible at math, but even I know that that math does not math. Let me tell you a story about how I got an arrow to the knee. Oh no, I mean I was not I was whoops, nope, no, don't go down yet. Save early, save often. No, I wasn't objecting. I just was wondering which ones you were gonna steal. I mean, the idea I shared was primarily make good games. So I am definitely not going to complain if anybody actually does that. Wow, there's another one. Right on top of each other. I could have gone 3. Oh, hello. Oh, don't like this. Don't like this. Trying very hard to get away so that I can get you guys from a distance. Ah! I'm really glad I saved that game right there. Yes, I checked the prices carefully because I was confused as to how that happened last time. What time is it? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna load game. We're gonna try to not die from that mob again. And if we can survive the mob... Oh, nope. I mean, at least I killed more of them this time if I do die. Wow, you almost have to already know they're there. Why? What the fuck? I am moving in different... I am moving in different directions that I'm clicking. Does one of them have a... what do they call it? Okay. Why? I can't move. It's not letting me move, despite the fact that I am not surrounded. This is gonna irritate me. I wonder if I'm glitching because... I mean, this... I'm already... okay. When in doubt, run away. Anyway, Rio, yeah, I did check the prices very carefully, specifically because I thought it was weird last time I bought a premium item that I thought I had more money, and then I ended up with almost no money. So I thought that was really weird. So I was really careful this time. Oh, nope. Come on, I can't. Why is it moving me in different directions than I'm trying to go? I don't know how I'm supposed to beat this if I can't. I can't move. And there are just more and more of them. Like... And I can't get out. I'm not shooting barrels for some reason. Despite the fact that... yeah, okay. Alright, I think we're done for the day. I don't know why I can't seem to move. How do I gift you a game on Steam? I have absolutely can't move while staggered. If there are 20 of them and they stagger me every time they hit me, then I'm pretty fucked. There is literally no way to get through that. So, I don't know. Wormy, are we friends on Steam? I think you have to be at least friends. When you buy a game, I think there is an option that says, is this a gift? But I might also be thinking of drive-through RPG. Yes, Legatus. I wish we'd ended up on a positive note. I kind of want to do it one more time, because noon is usually my cutoff. Yeah, that's what I thought, Proctophile. But yeah, Wormy, are we, I'm gonna regret this, because I'm just gonna get more and more irritated, but... I literally can't even hit the heal buttons fast enough. Come on, one of you, like, showed up last time without my even moving. Oh, no, what? Why did I move? That time I did not want to move. And I did have the shift button down. And I cannot go back up the stairs. Yeah, I'm definitely having issues with the buttons. And I can't tell if it's my issue or... The movement is definitely not. I'm moving... If I get through this, it's gonna be sheer luck. Like, leveling up. See, I'm on the shift button, which means I should not be moving. And I'm moving anyway. Did I do it? Save. Maybe? Alright! We are definitely putting points in Vitality. Alright, now we are ending on a positive note. Sweet! Yarny is playing Little Nightmares 3 in 12 minutes. Do a goat raid. Yes. Alright. Wormy... Wormy, are you going over to Yarny's stream after this? I can't message on... Okay. Steam is on what I'm gaming on, but I'm doing chat on my phone. So I can't copy my... I can't copy my code, but if you're going to be over in Yarny's, I'll put it in the chat over there. Yeah, running and shooting was not an option, Proctophile. I tried that several times. It didn't work. You should be able to move with either... Yes, I was doing that. It didn't work. But it's okay. We got through it. Because the problem is those things like meld into the earth and then they like yeah, they like melt into the earth and then they just reappear, so they're surrounding me no matter where I move to. And I was trying to stay on the staircase so I could go back up the staircase if my healing got too low. But then it got so crowded with those things. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't take the book over here. Then I got so crowded with those things, it wouldn't let me go back up the stairs. So, but that is the nature of older games. So be it. All right. Yep. Oop, hang on a second. I was gonna say there was an arrow there. I do have to say, losing like over half of my healing. All right, where's the thing up again? There it is. On the first room is a little it's a little disheartening. All right, save game. You can also look people up by their name. Okay, Wormy, I will keep this up and I will add that in. I mean, it's the eclectic goat. But yeah, I will punch that in and I will send you a friend request. So, do please be aware that I have been gifted a lot of things and I am trying to get through them all. Some with better success than others. Some of them have been, I played it once, got terribly motion sick, and had to stop. Hey, Gayo. We are unfortunately just getting done. You missed my getting murdered horribly by uh, earth mushy things. So, uh, yeah, it was not pretty, and there was a lot of cursing. Um, I hope everyone has a good day. Do go over and do Yarny's stream, or if you're tired of video games, what's today? Friday. Is Jill Eraser? Is Jill streaming today? I feel like I should be swapping off here and sending people to Jill sometimes and Yarny sometimes. Only seems fair. Anti-derivative Jill. Don't know if she is or not. I know it's Tuesdays, and I thought there was one other day. But I don't remember if I thought it was Fridays, but I guess. Oh yeah, upcoming. Here we go. Not for 2 hours though. So you could hang out with Yarny for a while and then go watch Anti-Derivative Jill. You could do both. Both is good. Yeah, watching the Real Fake Wizard. Yeah, I started there for a little bit, and then I said, you know what? You're right. All this stuff sucks. So I'm gonna go play a good game from the 90s. So stop complaining about all the bad things. Go do something good. Go make something good. Go play something good. Go read something good. Go everything, something good. I think Wizard sometimes forgets his own thing about, innovate, create, and cancel Disney Plus. But I'm all for it. Go make your own things. Matt, write your own stories. Squishy Banana, who I don't think showed up today. Yes, goat raid Yarny. And then pop in at some point and see Jill, because Jill's awesome. And she's doing Star Trek Voyager. It was never Star Trek Voyager was never really my thing, but for those it is. Yes. So thank you to Eraser and to Legatus for, as always, being absolutely fabulous um, with your modding. I appreciate you both. Thank you to Matt and Wormy and Gayo and Rio and who am I missing? Proctophile. There were so many of you today. I'm so happy to see you all. And Battery. Yes, I think Battery doesn't get here very often, so I was really happy to see him. And we had a couple of new people, didn't we? Uncle Martin was here. Uncle Martin doesn't usually get here. Patrick was here. Patrick doesn't usually get here very often. But there was somebody who was new, and I wanted to make sure to send them an extra special hello, but now I can't find their name. I think they said hello at the very beginning, and then, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Voyager was just never my cup of tea. Um, totally lost my train of thought. All right, I'm gonna go get more coffee, because I apparently need it, and then I'm gonna walk the dogs, and then I'm gonna get some work done. So I hope that everyone has a wonderful day. Thank you for sharing my many deaths with me, and we will